Hello and welcome to your weekend forecast from the Met Office. Dry and cloudy sums up the weather for most of us, but that's only half the story because there will be some wet weather pushing in at times, particularly more western parts of the UK. The breeze will also steadily pick up, and this is a flavour of more of the weather we're going to get into next week. But we've got to get through the weekend first of all. We've got to get through Friday night, and for most it's a fine Friday night. A lot of cloud around, a bit of drizzly rain across the extreme east of England and Scotland, and then we start to see some wet weather pushing into the west, but only making slow progress. With more of a breeze, it won't be as foggy, although it could still be quite misty and murky, especially on some higher routes, and most towns and cities will certainly stay a few degrees above freezing. Now, that rain trickling into the west is from this weather front, but it is weakening all the time as it tries to push in and doesn't make much progress. And so it really is only western areas under that weather fronts which keep the cloud and the rain. Quite a dull, damp day for Northern Ireland, much of Wales, southwest England, and the rain trickling into western Scotland. For a good part of the Midlands and eastern areas, it stays dry, but it will be predominantly cloudy, the breeze continuing to pick up. Parts of the west may just cheer up a little bit through the afternoon, but there is some uncertainty about how far this band of rain will push. Now, that weather front is still the main player as you go through Saturday night and into Sunday, but there are more weather systems waiting in the wings out in the Atlantic. This weather front on its own on Sunday really just fizzles out. It will continue to make quite cloudy conditions across the UK, a little bit of light rain and drizzle here and there. Again, still quite murky, especially on the hills. We should see a few places, though, seeing a few breaks in the cloud with a bit of sunshine, but then more of a significant change in the far northwest. Western Scotland, Northern Ireland turning wet and it's getting pretty windy by the end of Sunday. Turning a bit milder in the west, but still feeling pretty chilly across the east, where it will stay rather gloomy. And then the wet and windy weather looks like winning out as we go into next week. Quite a big change, turning blustery, feeling colder with some heavy rain around at times.